Hello. Today I have a few stupid questions. Let's see what you think of them. So, if I'm on YouTube and I find a video of someone who is suffering from a very serious disease, and they're about to die, and the video is all about that. So, I have this problem. What should I do with the video? Should I like or should I dislike this video? Because I feel if I like this video, it's like I'm laughing at this person and telling them I like that they're going through this terrible stuff. So I shouldn't like the video. I should dislike it to prove to them that I am sorry about what you're going through. And that's not what Google is telling me. It's telling me liking the video is supporting the person in the I don't understand. I don't know what your opinion is on that. And something else, I don't know whether you're watching international news. Russia is invading Ukraine. And I'm asking myself, why the hell is Russia invading Ukraine? Like they want Ukraine to be part of Russia. Do you know just how big Russia is? It's practically the biggest country in this world, and they still want more land for themselves. Like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Nah. Anyway, the internet have some opinions about it, but what do you think? What do you think? And sometimes I feel like I meet someone the first time, the first few minutes, and I'm like, this guy or this girl is a total bastard. I don't want anything to do with them. But then I spent some time with them, maybe a couple months, a year. After a year, I'm like, this guy or this girl is pretty awesome. Man, I would like to spend more time with this person. So I'm wondering, I've heard about love at first sight and things like that. So I'm wondering, now that I've changed my opinion, was I wrong in the first time to think this person is a bastard? Or am I wrong now to think they're a good person? Which one is the truth and which one is a lie? Because both of them are me. So I don't know. Also, something else, uh, just related to this last one I've talked about, when you spend some time with someone. So when you like someone and you say they are beautiful, are you saying they're beautiful because you love them, or is it the love you have developed for them that makes you look at them as beautiful? Because I'm sure they are not objectively beautiful; they're just beautiful to you, you know. Anyway, then I've also experienced this. Have you ever have you ever wished someone would just go away? Like they have been in your life for the longest time, and you're saying my life will just get better if this person leaves, or dies. God forbid. I won't pray for that. Just let's talk about living. Yeah? But when that person leaves, I feel hurt. I do. Please explain to me what the hell I'm going through. Why do I feel sad? Why am I not happy they're gone? It's like they have left a hole in me. It's like I got to a point where I was enjoying their annoying behavior, and I kind of miss that in them. If you understand what I mean, I don't know whether any of you go through that or it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I Google all these. They're like, you people become part of you. People become part of your routine. Yeah, Google has all that bullshit. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Then why are we sad when someone dies? Does it make sense to you? Because if we didn't know people die, let me start with this. Everyone dies. Everyone who has ever lived died. Is going to die or is dying right now. Yet we are sad, but we know we will die. We know they are dead and we will die as well. Why are we so sad? Why do we even cry? Like why do tears come out when you are sad? What purpose does that serve? we already know that people are going to die, so we should be expecting it, and it should not, But asking Google again, Google had some answers. They're saying, you had a connection to this person. Oh, you build bonds and all that. So you're not mourning that person. You're mourning the hole they left in you, or the bond that is now broken, and all the shenanigans. All the bureaucratic stuff. But it's not very normal. And then I'll talk about mothers. I don't know whether you'll be angry at me for this. Like, why does everyone seem to think their mother is the greatest person in this world? I'm not saying mine isn't. She is, but why? Why is that the case? Because I'm like, the reason, when this person is asked, the reason, why do you think your mother is the best thing in this world? They're like, she gave birth to me, she gave me life, she she's my second god. I'm like, so did every other mother in this world. That's what mothers do. They give birth. It's not even by choice. They give birth. They probably hooked up with some guy and some baby just formed without their notice. And no, they decided to raise the kid. So I don't know why mothers are so special. Then something else, I know saving lives is something important. It's what doctors are meant for. It's what engineers do to make sure we are safe in the buildings, the vehicles, and the cars they create for us, and the computers and everything. Yeah, saving lives and is considered something good. But think about it critically. And I'm not saying I don't want my life saved. If you see me in danger, please save my life. I'm just trying to get your brain to tickle a little bit. Why? Why is saving life so important? Because the person is not going to live forever anyway. What difference does it make if you add 5 years to their life? It seems insignificant from a cosmic scale. Even the entire life, 100 years, still have a blip in the cosmic timeline. But yet, it's something good. It's something to be proud of. Okay, let's forget about saving lives. Please save my life when I'm in trouble. You might think I don't want my life saved. I love my life as much as I hate it sometimes. Things happen. And I have some problems with these people. When people are in a street fight, I see this on YouTube a lot. Like when you approach a gangster on the streets and you start throwing gangster signs and acting a gangster in front of them, and they want to fight you, you know what the first thing they do? They remove their shirt and throw it on the floor. So I ask myself, why the hell do these guys do that? Why do you have to remove your shirt? I'm sure you can fight with your shirt on. So I went to Google as usual, and they are telling me, oh, they don't want the other person to strangle them using their own shirt. Okay. And also at the gym, why? Why do men like being shirtless at the gym? And obviously, Google has another bureaucratic answer for me. Oh, the people sweat at the gym, so they don't want to wet their clothes, so they remove their clothes. Why don't they remove their shorts as well? Anyway, that's not what I'm advocating for, removing everything. But just take the example of someone who has probably they have no abs or biceps or triceps. Like they are starting gymming today. You will never see this person who is starting gym today being shirtless in the gym. Are they not going to sweat? I'm sure they sweat more than those who work regularly, but they will keep their clothes on, their shirt and hoodie on as they exercise until the end. So I refuse. It's not about the sweat. They're just trying to show off. Yeah, that's my conclusion. I disapprove of Google's answer. It's 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 the politically correct answer, but it's not the correct answer. And why do they make weird sounds when they are lifting things? Like, ha, ha! Like, what the hell? What kind of sounds are you making? Like, I expected people to lift weights with their mouth closed. I don't even make that sound. That's too much. You don't even frown. Pick like you're picking nothing, Yeah, whatever. Then there is this thing. This is a bit controversial. It's not controversial actually. It's a genuine question. If a man changes their gender to a woman, was a man is now a woman. That's not the problem. The problem is the naming. Is this person a trans man or a trans woman? Because I'm wondering, they changed from a man to a woman. So they are a man who has transitioned to become a woman. So they are trans man. Or are they a trans woman? They are now a woman, they are not a man. So they identify as a woman. It's because of the transition. It's confusing. Confusing. Then graves, like, why do you put crosses on graves? Especially we as, or you as, or whoever as Christians, if the cross has Jesus on it, it makes sense. We are celebrating Jesus. But if it's just a cross, a cross is a way that criminals used to be punished thousands of years ago. It's not something pretty. It does not represent anything good. Are we saying we are punishing the dead for putting crosses on their graves? What do you think? What do you think? I think we should stop putting crosses on graves. And if you put a cross, make sure it looks like a crucifix. Make sure Jesus is somewhere there to send that message. Otherwise, you're sending the wrong message. Yeah. Then, you know, how stupid do you think our governments are? And this is the reason why I'm asking why the governments are so stupid. Do you know that it costs 10 shillings to make a 1 shilling coin? Like the metal, like carving the metal, writing on it 1 shilling and the drawing and everything. It costs the government of Kenya 10 shillings to make 1 shilling. That is all the taxpayers' money going to God knows where. And the American government is doing the same with the pennies. Apparently, they are losing $85 million every year creating pennies. And that doesn't make sense. Anyway. So, something else which I'm sure you have come across. If I have someone called John and I can beat John, then John knows someone named James, and John can beat James. But James can beat me for some reason. And who is the strongest between the three of us? And don't tell me this doesn't happen. I have seen this in practicality. It happens. Why? Like who is the strongest? It's not supposed to happen. I should be able to beat James because John can beat him and I can beat John, but that's not the case. Uh, then sometimes someone creates a game. Someone creates a game. A very smart person creates a very smart game. But then this person who created the game tells rules to someone else and then starts to play this other person in this game. And then this other person who has just been taught the game wins this game. So who is the smarter one between these two? The person who won the game or the person who created that game? Because the creators of the games are usually not the top scorers. For some reason, I don't understand why. There. And then, have you ever slaughtered a chicken? Like chop it on the neck off. I don't advocate for that. I am an honorary vegan. But if you have done that, do you know that the chicken continues walking without a head? I have seen it and I was scared. I thought signals to walk come from the small brain in its head, but apparently not. It continues running. Okay, doesn't run for more than a minute. It falls, but that 1 minute, who is controlling the movement? Then why will people not leave you alone? You can go to the deepest parts of the forest to start a life there. And you might think people are going to never find you. But people will find you. There are explorers everywhere. I have a lot more, but I don't want this video to become too long. Thanks for watching.